What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode here at Body Metrics Now. I'm Prism, and I just want to talk to you guys today about flowing. I want to be brief about it because it's really fucking irritating me how you guys are breaking nowadays. And, something that I used to love, which was b-boying, now when I look at it, it pisses me the fuck off because you guys are fucking not doing it right. I'm sorry to let you know this, but when you guys battling, it looks like you're ciphering. It looks like you're just rolling around all over the fucking ground and you're not doing anything towards your opponent to show that you're battling or dissing him. And I'm just so tired of watching this nonsense athletic breaking that I need to tell you, I need to share with you guys so that at least one of you out there can capture this. And if you guys want to keep going the way you're going, that's fine with me. That's cool, because you know what? It'll just make the 90s generation keep smoking you guys. Honestly, I'm just going to be real about that shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But if you really want to truly learn something to make yourself elite, understand something. Flowing is not a fucking style, okay? Understand that. What happens is, if you master yourself and your moves, they will flow together. It will flow. Stop making up all these little empty transitional flows. See, I think like the problem is that a lot of you new guys didn't get obviously our education, so you don't really understand how to build combos, but you do what you see. You see all these like YouTube videos, you see all these events and all these new guys that the promoters fly out that either are athletically capable and they do all these air flare tricks and all this stuff, or then you got these like footwork flowy guys that just do a bunch of transitions into nothing, okay? And that's all you have to work with. So you don't really truly have like education from watching like the old school generation, watching like learning from everybody at that time frame. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna teach you one more time, okay? Here's the thing. When you're battling somebody, you want to diss your opponent, right? People think that flowing is dissing somebody. They think that's the burn. No. They're called transitions. And what are transitions for? They're to get to the exclamation point of your sentence. When you're doing a combo, it's like you're building a sentence, okay? So all those little transitions, all those little weaving, all whatever the hell you do is a transition. And the main point is going to be either the freeze, which is going to be either a burn, or some type of move that's going to basically be at a different speed than your transition to show that that is the main point of your combo, okay? People think that if you just go at the same speed and do everything at the same speed, it's dope. And don't get me wrong, it looks aesthetically pleasing to the eye when you do that shit, but in a battle, to someone that really knows what they're looking for, that has no merit, alright? That has no fucking value, okay? Because what really matters is, how are you going to diss your opponent? It doesn't matter what that person can do. It's how are you going to embarrass that person on the dance floor? How are you going to make him look inferior to your shit? Basically. And speed helps, but guys, don't just rely on rolling around on the floor really fast and getting up and thinking like just because you went really fast, that was really good. Because it really wasn't. Okay? What you really want to do is you want to transition into your main moves. Whatever your style is, let's say like your style is like you use your shoulders and your head or whatever it is you do, and that's most of your stuff, right? So you know that you're gonna freeze with one of those two parts of your body, okay? So you want to build a small transition to get to that point. And when you get to that point, you either stick that shit or you spin that shit, but you do it in a way that differentiates the speed of the transition so that people understand that that was what you were trying to go to, the main move, okay? Like, don't think that you always have to go fast. Guys, sometimes you need to take your time, make sure that you're doing stuff right. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get so carried away with, I just gotta be ill and float around, because a lot of you guys are doing some empty-ass transitions, some extra long transitions, and you think that you burned the shit out of somebody, and you didn't do anything. I watched people in events go crazy for someone threading all over the place and doing like half Amigas' shit, and they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, like, take your time. First, find who you want to be on the dance floor. Find your style first, okay? Understand your body, how it's going to move. Once you do, then add those little transitions to get to those points, because I'm telling you, it's going to make your combos so much harder. It's going to make them so much better and more direct, especially when you battle. So those are my tips. I got to say it like this, guys, because you guys aren't getting the point. But hopefully, even if I reach one person out there with this information and it helps you, there you go. And for those who think that I'm being cocky and arrogant saying these things this way, understand, sometimes the truth hurts. And sometimes the truth has to be said in a direct way that makes you want to listen. So, you know what? If you don't want to hear it, that's cool, because the 90s generation will keep smoking your asses every time you battle them. So, that's all I got to say for right now, but understand that if you really put things to work, you will define your character and yourself. Stay tuned to the footage that's coming up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.